to say Chelsea fans were disappointed with their performance at Manchester City would be putting things mildly. The Blues have been rinsed by pundits and supporters alike for their negative tactics at the Etihad Stadium, producing no shots on target as Pep Guardiola's men stole a 1-0 victory. One of the biggest complaints surrounding the result laid with the deployment of Eden Hazard in the false nine position. While you'd struggle to find anybody in the Premier League who doesn't rate Chelsea's star man, most would agree that his optimal position lies out wide as opposed to down the middle. Up against Aymeric Laporte and Nicolas Otamendi, the Belgian was essentially marked out of the game, and it wasn't until the closing 10 minutes that Olivier Giroud and then Alvaro Morata were introduced. You have to wonder how Chelsea would have fared if the focal point of their attack could create more problems for City's defense, while Hazard caused havoc with his pace on the wings. Moreover, it seems the man himself was aware of that very problem in Chelsea's negative tactics in general, with a brutally honest interview after the game. We're not sure whether he deserves credit for being so honest or skepticism for not having sought to address this during the game. When you leave the pitch you have the impression that you ran, but that you haven't played a game of football. That's a pity, Hazard lamented, per The Independent. It was difficult. Against Barcelona we had at least a few chances. In that game we could have scored. Today we didn't create any. It was complicated, certainly, to find an answer to their pressing. Once we had the ball, we were immediately surrounded by 3 or 4 players. We have also wasted some simple passes. We haven't played a good game. We are going to work hard to perform better next week. Hazard does say things a little near the end with a generic look to the future, but he definitely aims a thinly veiled complaint at Conte's tactics here. It will only add fuel to the fire of doubts surrounding Hazard's happiness at the club, which was already fanned by the nature of his substitution yesterday. If nothing else, though, he summed up Chelsea's performance to a T. Do you think Conte should go in the summer?